Next up, Logical. These songs, I gotta say, hold on. I gotta listen to the transition between these two songs because I feel like this is probably pretty good. Let's just experience this. Clean. Okay.
Master manipulator, God, you're so good at what you do. Come for me like a savior.
Okay, couple things here. Right now, she's using her sour technique. We're getting a little bit of the soft palette darkening lift. We're getting a little bit of that suburbs type of like, accent that she put on in sour. This is just her sour vocal style now. So now we're in another territory.
I'd put myself through hell for you. Hear all the rumors lately that you always deny. And I fell for you like water falls from the February sky. But now the current's stronger. Couldn't get out if I tried, but you convinced me, baby. It was all in my mind. And now you got me thinking 2 + 2 = 5, and I'm the love of your life. 'Cause if rain don't pour and sun don't shine, and changing you is possible. No love is never
Ooh. Oh, a little bit flushed there. I can't cry. I've got too much concealer on. I can't tell if I'm sad or if I'm high. My eyes are definitely red because I'm sad. It's not because I'm high.
You built a giant castle with walls so high I couldn't see the way it all unraveled, and all the things you did to me.
Actually, you really do get a lot of contrast hearing her sing in this style and then comparing it to the type of vocals that we were hearing in the rockier bits. She does get those more aggressive tones. She does get shoutier tones in the rock sounds, especially as she goes up in pitch. The volume isn't so loud, and also there's a lot of this hold to her voice that's not shouty and open, which is more like what we get in the rockier bits. Look, the thing is, a lot of singers are not able to pull off all these technical differences, which is why a lot of singers stick to one little particular niche, which is fine, but you've got to appreciate the work when you hear it, you know what I'm saying? She's a really, really fantastic vocalist, and we saw that in High School Musical, the musical, the series, which is kind of, more or less where her debut was, and you can check that out on my Patreon.
Oh, and now you got me thinking 2 + 2 = 5, and I'm the love of your life. 'Cause if rain don't pour and sun don't shine, and changing you is possible.
Oh my God.
I guess love is never logical. The sky is green, the grass is red.
I have so much I want to say.
All those words you said, I'm sure that girl is really your friend. Problems are all solvable.
Okay. This is a very impressive and fun song vocally. Like I said, she's taking this very held, complainy type of a tone, which generally has a volume restriction. It can't go too loud. Whereas, hey, if you do like more shouty sounds, they obviously can get quite loud. Particularly when the song is climaxing emotionally, she does a really good job pushing that tone to its limit. And you can hear that, right? Like here.
Because if rain don't pour and sun don't shine, and changing you.
This changing you. It's kind of at the limit. You really can't get too much more out of that sound in terms of the volume. But she does that, and then she also finds these places, particularly as she goes down in pitch, where she brings a lot of air and softness into the tone. So it's these multiple different changes throughout a phrase that I think are very, very cool.
It's possible.
Light and airy.
Love is never logical. The sky is green, the grass is
Again, pushing that
You mean all
that
the
sound.
words you said. I'm sure that girl is really your friend. Problems are all solvable.
I love that.
'Cause loving you is loving every argument you held over my head. Brought up the girls you could have instead. Said I was too young, I was
I love the synths that we're getting in this album. Like this really bassy type of a synth that we're hearing in the back. So good.
I was too young, I was too soft. Can't take a joke, can't get you off. Why do we do this?
Very cool hearing that get like that shouty type of a sound. Didn't hear a lot of that in Sour. And I love that she's bringing that sound in here on that particular phrase to really emphasize it. She's doing very masterful things with her voice and using these different sounds to accent different emotions and different feelings. Again, in a way that I didn't hear as much in Sour, which Sour was a lot more one-dimensional vocally. Sorry, it's true. Not completely. Like, there are always little sections where she did these same types of accents, but I just feel like it's way more developed now. I could be wrong.
Why do we do this?
Cool
I'm so
cracks.
stupid thinking 2 + 2
Almost distortion there.
is 5. I'm the love of your life. 'Cause if rain don't pour and sun don't shine, then changing you is possible.
Almost a gritty vocal there on that line leading into this.
It's never logical.
Oh my god, this song is insane.
Logical, love is never logical. I know I'm half responsible, and that makes me feel horrible. Oh, logical, love is never logical. I know I could have stopped it all. God, why didn't I stop it all? Oh, logical, love is never logical. I know I'm half.
I love how in so many of these outros, she just does whatever the fuck she wants. Songs generally have like a structure and you know what to expect, generally speaking, out of a generic pop song for an outro. So many of her outros are just like, she's just doing whatever she wants, whatever she thinks sounds cool. At least maybe there's more going through her mind, but I respect and I love when artists just are just like, you know what? I'm just going to do something completely different because I want to. And not really try to conform to like what they're supposed to do. And this is how you're supposed to make the song. It's supposed to be like this. And I like when people like, they have somewhat of a structure and then they can break away from it a little bit.
Responsible, and that makes me feel horrible. Oh, logical, love is never logical. I know I could have stopped it all. God, why didn't I stop it all?
Sad way to end that, dude. Okay, so Get Him Back. She has a music video. So what we are going to do is I'm going to react to that music video. There's going to be a link to it probably up here. I'll maybe even make a playlist with all my reactions to Guts so that you can follow them. So check that out if you want to hear this song. I'm going to film that right now, and then we're going to jump into the rest of the album.